Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's good.
Well, good evening, everyone. This is Jim Hamill with Pocono Television Network coming at you live tonight from the Settlers Inn in Hawley. And right now, the scene behind me that's playing out has been happening for about 43 years. It's all right now. It's in the undercroft, the basement here of Settlers Inn, and they've been carving all day these ornate pumpkins for 2 nights of storytelling dinners right here at the Settlers Inn, Friday night and Saturday night here of Halloween weekend. And this tradition has been going on, as I mentioned, many, many years now. The guy behind all this, who's been bringing out all the community here, artists and community members who are out here to carve, is none other than Grant Genslinger. To my right, your left, Grant, thank you for joining us here on Pocono Television Network. It's so amazing to see everybody out here, and you're like a kid in a candy shop, are you not?
There's a little bit of that. Absolutely, absolutely. It's a wonderful thing. We started 43 years ago, just the idea of having community gathering for a day of nonsensical, if you will, pumpkin carving. So we buy 100, 120 pumpkins a year and invite family, friends, children to carve. We carve all day long, and everybody has developed a different style. We have a lot of people return. We have newcomers who decide on their style. So it's just a great event and a good feel-good event. And of course, it's in preparation for our storytelling, where the pumpkins are on view Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, we're showing video of that right now. This is previous year's storytelling dinners. That looks amazing. Like, the ambiance in here must be something surreal, really, in a Halloween setting.
It's very, very, very nice. And this year we have great storytellers coming, a couple from the New York Times, and it's going to be a nice evening of storytelling, but the pumpkins set the scene. So you can see everybody's working still. We've been here since 9 a.m. We're about getting to the end, but you can see some of the styles that are here and have developed. Some of the carvers have been here most of the last 40 years. So.
40 years running, and I'll bring you back live here to the scene in the undercroft as these folks have been carving all day long. Guys, have you been having some fun today?
Yeah, we're good.
Absolutely. It's great work to see this. I mean, really, it's just the beginning of this season where people can come and experience this at the Settlers Inn. So many different kind of styles. There was the carving from the backside, Grant, you said, that somebody did. You handle a lot of faces and people.
People and themes, and we have artists over here still working, and so you'll see a bunch of different styles. And everybody brings their best effort, but I would characterize all of us, we're proud to remain amateurs.
Yes, yes. And I'm just quick showing some images here while our photographer Zane kind of works the room. But these are images of previous years here too, where you can see a cat that really is transformed out of, one of those 100 or so pumpkins that you guys get every year. I mean, there's so many different styles, different kind of topical things, but obviously really ornate or simple, doesn't matter. It really kind of builds for the season here, does it not? And makes really visiting this fall time in the Pocono Mountains something special.
It does, and the storytelling also goes from that and picks up on the theme of the pumpkins, and it's just a 2-day event of glorious tales.
Right.
Of different styles and that kind of thing. And then, of course, the end result is after 3 days, we throw it all away, and that's the end of that.
But it's been going for 43 years, so what's the secret to that, to have everybody come on out here and do this?
I think what is fun about it is that we have a lot of family and friends that have gotten attached to coming, some of whom started with their young children.
Right.
Now their young children are adults, and they're coming. So there's that camaraderie and just glorious fun that we have doing it.
That's great. So people can find out more at thesettlersinn.com.
Sure.
And there's 2 nights, Friday and Saturday night, where you can come on in, have that meal, have that storytelling experience amidst all these lit jack-o'-lanterns here. The pumpkins that have been carved so feverishly by these artists and these community members here, going on 43 years strong. Tell us, you guys have other things happening during the season too?
We do. This is sort of the beginning of the fall and winter season, so we have our Candlelight Christmas coming up, our Thanksgiving Day, Candlelight Christmas, is one of our highlights for the season. It's a 2-weekend event that is a really ornate dinner in the tradition of the Christmas season. And then, of course, we have things like New Year's and that. But this is the beginning of that fall, early winter holiday festival.
Yeah, looking at these carved finally sitting in their places makes me want to say, hey, honey, we don't have any plans tomorrow night. Let's get here to the Settlers Inn to enjoy what you guys have been doing now for 40 plus years.
Yeah, and great storytelling to come.
That's so cool, Grant. These guys really have been putting in a lot of hard work. Their reward is not only just kind of doing this, but seeing people enjoy them when they come visit you guys, right?
Absolutely, and they come and, at the end of the day, we offer soup, a small resuscitance.
Just a little something to wet your whistle.
Right, and just the end of the day is really great. When you start at 9 o'clock in the morning and you finish at 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Well, this is impressive stuff. Again, the storytelling dinner is 2 nights, Friday and Saturday night, here at the Settlers Inn in Hawley. You can go online. There's still some room available to book those, so head to thesettlersin.com. Also, you can check out PoconoMountains.com/events for all the fun that's happening this fall throughout the Poconos here. And just give these guys a lot of credit, right? Because it's like,
it's an all-day affair.
There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and maybe, a lot of pumpkin guts poured into this big effort that you guys have. And to have it go for this long is really amazing.
Yeah, and we'll continue that tradition as long as we're able.
That's great. For Grant Genslinger here at the Settlers Inn, I'm Jim Hamill with Pocono Television Network. We want to welcome you to the Poconos in any season, but fall's a pretty special one. Get here while you can. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. Safe trick-or-treating out there. And we'll leave you with some views here of everybody kind of finishing up their amazing works of art here at the Settlers Inn Undercroft, the community pumpkin carving before 2 nights of special dinners here at the storytelling event at the Settlers Inn. Thanks for watching, everyone.